All right. So let us do a market forecast for this week on Euro USD and GBP USD, and I would be more detailed in this video than the previous one here that I did last week, so that everybody can be carried along and understand what exactly you should be doing this week and where you should probably be looking for opportunities. Okay, so let's get into it. So we start from DXY. Okay, let's start from DXY, and you can see something that I've marked here. First thing you can see here is the weekly high. Okay, don't know if you can see clearly, but the weekly high has been breached over here. The weekly high has been breached, so this was the target for last week, and I'm still looking for more upside for the dollar. Okay, so meaning that for Euro USD and GBP USD, we're looking for downside objectives. Okay, so that's basically where we're at now. And then we now have the weekly rejection block over here and the weekly high. You go down to the daily charts, you can see that this weekly rejection block over here also serves as a daily bearish order block. So what that means is that this place right now will serve or can serve as some kind of resistance to price. So you can view it as a probable target for taking profit if price moves higher. Okay, and the same goes for this weekly high. It is the place that is the magnet drawn liquidity that price is going to be attracted to in the coming weeks. Okay, so that's basically it. And if you go down to the 4-hour charts, we have this fair value gap that is right here on that price. But I don't expect price to come down in here. I don't expect price to come down here. As we breach the weekly high over here, this weekly high, we breached it last week or this week rather, just today. I expect price to sit down above here and keep pressing higher. That is if dollar is still bullish. I don't expect to see it roll over and come down here to this daily fair value gap in here. All right, so that's basically how I'm looking. I'm looking at this 4-hour order block here. So price can come down here, this line here, my support area. Price can come down here and then continue to run higher. So now let's transpose this idea into Euro USD and GBP USD. Look at Euro USD. We go from the weekly chart again. Okay, so we are using the higher time frames to guide our lower time frame entries so that we can be more accurate. So we have the weekly low, which is now my new target. Okay, so weekly low is my new target, and so we'll be waiting and watching to see if price will be willing to push down to this low this week. Okay, so this low is my target for the week, and then move down to the daily charts to find more details. Okay, I didn't really mark anything on the daily chart, so go down to the 4-hour chart. So on the 4-hour chart here, you can see price has been pushing low and pushed very low today. Okay, and we have a 4-hour bearish order block here, but I don't see price pushing up to it. It might, but I feel like Euro USD is a little bit weak and it will not have the strength to go up into this area. So I had to go down to the 1-hour chart to look for a better place or a more sensible place that price may reach, considering the low strength of the Euro USD commodity right now. I also marked out this 4-hour low, which would be my first target for Euro USD if I'm shorting. Okay, so this 4-hour low is the first target. So now let's go to the 1-hour chart and look at it more closely. So this is the 1-hour bearish order block, and I'm expecting price to reach up into this place, and then this is the area I'll be looking to put my trades. That's my sell trades. So this area right here. Okay, it's a good area to look for sales. So you can catch this buy, maybe buy it higher into here, but I will not advise that because now this is very, very weak, and it can turn on you at any point in time. So you have to be careful with your capital, with your equity. So I always like to follow the trend and follow where I know that price is going to go, which is down to those my targets that I've already shown you earlier. So we're looking to sell in here. So tomorrow you might be looking for price to run up higher on the 15-minute chart, price to run up higher into this area, take out a buy side liquidity, and then continue going lower. That's what I'm looking for tomorrow. So I'm hoping that we will not roll over this night. Okay, I'm hoping that we will not just start continuing lower before the London session tomorrow. I'm looking to see it move up into this place. Okay, from here, I want to see us move up here, and then I will now look for indications to sell on the 15-minute chart that we are on right now. So that's what I'm seeing for EURUSD. And lastly, on GBPUSD, starting from the weekly chart as well, I have marked out some areas, weekly fair value gap. These ones are long-term targets, so let's ignore these. What we want to focus on now is this weekly low. This weekly low is also quite long-term, but it might also be in view if this week turns out to be very volatile for GBPUSD. What I'm looking at as target right now is this. Let's go to the daily charts. This daily fair value gap here. Okay, we have a daily fair value gap here. This box that I've marked here is the daily fair value gap, and then under it we have the daily bullish order block sitting right here. Okay, so this line here might act as a support zone for price. So if price should come down here, I'm looking to be out of my trades for the week on GBPUSD, right? So that is my plan here. This is where I'm expecting price to get here first. Then if it's still weak, we'll look for price to come down to this area at 1.2026. Okay, so now if we go down to the 4-hour charts, you can see this box right here is also a daily fair value gap, but I feel like it is weak as well. Just like what I told you in EURUSD, price is quite weak here, so I don't expect it to come up into this box. So I'm looking at this 1-hour area, this support or resistance zone. I marked here, this line, 1-hour bearish order block. The line is at 1.2257. Okay, so this line here is a 1-hour bearish order block. So I'm looking at price running up here on the 15-minute chart. 15-minute charts, London session tomorrow, on New York session. We want to see price run up here. So there is a specific time you have to look for this opportunity now. The London session or New York session, I want price to come up into this area, and then from here we are looking to sell it off if we have confirmation that price will want to reach down to lower prices from here. Okay, so this will be the selling points, and target to be here, and then those other targets that we marked out earlier, right? So that is basically what I'm anticipating right now. This is my forecast for EURUSD and GBPUSD. I might be available at the time if it gets here, okay, and if it shows anything positive, I might produce another video to guide you guys on your trade entries and whatnot. Okay, so this is not financial advice though. Anything you do with this information is your responsibility. Right, so with that, I would say I'm done with this video, and I wish you best of luck trading this week.